Greetings students, I, Richardado, welcome you all on my YouTube channel New Horizon English. I am going to teach you each topic conceptually. So stay tuned with me and let's start learning. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss how to negate a sentence. We also learn the usage of no, never, and not. We shall practice some examples to test ourselves. I also request you to turn on the subtitles provided in this lecture. It may help you to understand the tutorial effectively. I remind you to watch all the tutorials of this playlist chronologically to get more clarity as these topics link with one another. If you miss one of these, it might be harder for you to understand the next one. How to negate any sentence? One can negate any sentence using no, not, and never. First, we shall discuss not and understand the usage of it. Let's take some examples. I am eating my lunch. If we try to negate this sentence, it would be, I am not eating my lunch. We have to remember that not is an adverb of negation, and it places after the auxiliary verb, and before the main verb which it modifies. In this sentence, am is the helping verb followed by the adverb not, then placed the main verb eating. Next, they have come to school. After negating it becomes, they have not come to school. As we know, have is the helping verb followed by the adverb not and then place the main verb come. Next, it has been raining since 5 a.m. After negating it becomes, it has not been raining since 5 a.m. In this sentence, there are two auxiliary verbs. If there are two auxiliary verbs appear in any sentence, not will be placed after the first auxiliary verb. Here, has is the auxiliary verb followed by the adverb not and then placed the second auxiliary verb and followed by the main verb raining. Let's discuss some more usage of not. They played football there. If we negate this sentence, it would be, they did not play football there. As there is no auxiliary verb in this sentence, a form of do verb comes according to the tense of the main verb, and the subject of the sentence. Here did comes as the auxiliary verb followed by not then placed the main verb play. Next, Shyam comes to office in time. After negating it becomes Shyam does not come to office in time. Here does comes as the auxiliary verb followed by not then placed the main verb come. Next, I love to watch action movies. After negating it becomes I do not love to watch action movies. Here do comes as the auxiliary verb followed by not then comes the main verb love. If one uses the contraction, not is getting attached with the helping verb. So one can write that I don't love to watch action movies. Both sentences are grammatically correct. Let's discuss some examples of contracted form. Do not, don't. Cannot, can't. Will not, won't. Is not, isn't. Have not, haven't. Are not, aren't. Could not, couldn't. Must not, mustn't. Etc. Let's discuss some more examples. Why have they not paid their rent on time? This sentence is interrogative as per its functionality. As there is only one clause, it is a simple sentence. As it is an interrogative sentence, WH word comes first followed by the auxiliary verb, have, then comes the subject, they, followed by the adverb, not, followed by the main verb, paid. In the next sentence, we have used the contracted form of the verb. Here, not is getting attached with the helping verb, have, and forms the contracted form, haven't, and the contracted form always comes before the subject. Next, do you not know smoking is injurious to health? In this sentence, there are two clauses. Do you not know is the principal clause. And, smoking is injurious to health is the subordinate clause and acts as the object of the verb, know, that is why it is a noun clause. As the principal clause is interrogative, the whole sentence treated as an interrogative sentence. And as per the structure of the sentence, it is a complex one. If we use the contracted form we have to use, don't before the subject. Next, why they have not paid the transaction fees is unknown to me. Here, there are two clauses. Why they have not paid the transaction fees is the subordinate clause. It acts as the subject of the linking verb, is, hence it is the noun clause. As per functionality, this sentence is assertive, and as per structure, this is a complex sentence. If we use the contracted form we have to use, haven't after the subject. Let's discuss the usage of no. It is a determiner, and it determines as well as negates any noun. It comes first in the noun phrase before adjectives and noun modifiers. What is a noun modifier? It is a noun which can modify a one-word noun or a noun phrase. Example, school inspector. Here school itself is a noun, and it modifies another noun inspector. Surprise visit. Here surprise is a noun, and it modifies another noun visit. Newspaper seller. Here newspaper is a noun, and it modifies another noun seller. Next. He has no nutritious food to eat. This sentence is negative. Here, no is a part of the noun phrase which acts as the object of the finite verb, has. As, no is a determiner, it places before the adjective in the phrase, and it determines the noun, food, and negates it. Next. No animal is hurt in the making of this film. Here, no determines the subject, animal, and is placed before it to negate it. This sentence is negative. Next. There is no competent revenue officer who can improve the profit margin. Here, no determines the subject, officer, and it is placed before the adjective, competent, and the noun modifier, revenue. This is a negative sentence. Let's discuss the usage of never. It is an adverb of frequency, and it places before the main verb. Let's take some examples. Shyam's parents never rebuked him though he was not innocent. In this sentence, Shyam's parents is the subject, rebuked is the finite verb, and him is the object of the verb. Here never is used to negate and to modify the verb, and it describes the frequency of how many times his parents rebuked him. And, using never the speaker clarifies that they didn't rebuke him at all. Shyam's parent never rebuked him is the principal clause. Though he was not innocent is the adverbial clause. And this clause shows the contrast concerning the principal clause. Though is the conjunction, and it joins the adverbial clause to its principal clause. He is the subject, was is the verb, not is the adverb to negate the subject complement innocent. Next. Mr. Ghosh never came late, for he is the senior executive. In this sentence, Mr. Ghosh never came late is the principal clause. Mr. Ghosh is the subject, never is the adverb and it modifies and negates the main verb came, and late is the adverb of time and it modifies the verb came. For he is the senior executive is the coordinate clause. Here, for is the conjunction which joins these two clauses. He is the subject, is acts as the verb, the senior executive is the subject complement. Next. Jay has never told anyone his dislikes, but everyone knows why he has left the job. In this sentence, Jay has never told anyone his dislikes is the principal clause. Jay is the subject, has is the auxiliary verb, never is the adverb which negates the main verb, told. Anyone is the indirect object as it is the reply of whom, and his dislikes is the direct object because it is the reply of what. But everyone knows why he has left the job is the coordinate clause. But is the conjunction which joins these two clauses, everyone is the subject, knows is the verb, and why he has left the job itself is a clause and acts as the object of the verb knows, and this is a noun clause. Let's practice some examples. He has dash money left, yet he is dash working hard to get any job. I would suggest you pause for a while and post your answer in the comments section. So the answer will be: he has no money left, yet he is not working hard to get any job. As money is a noun, we need a determiner to determine it. And, in the second filler working as a verb and we need an adverb to modify and to negate it. Next. It is noon, and Rohit dash takes a nap. Please, try to answer yourself. So the answer will be: it is noon, and Rohit never takes a nap. Takes is a verb, and here we have to provide the number of time he takes a nap. So we need to put the adverb of frequency never. Next. I invited them to my party, and I have intention to do so. I do want to change my notion. You may pause the video and post your answer in the comments section. So the answer will be, I never invited them to my party, and I have no intention to do so. I do not want to change my notion. Next. Why do you know there is electricity in that village? Please, try to answer yourself. So the answer will be, why do you not know there is no electricity in that village? You should post your answer in the comments section and play this video once again to get more clarity on this topic. If this video is helpful, please like and do share it with your friends, family members, and acquaintances. For upcoming videos, you may subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon for notification. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. That's it for today, and see you in the next class. God bless you all.